Guys and girls, welcome to United Social Wingers. I have to start and say this was going to be a completely and utterly different show. This was literally for 2 minutes. This was going to be a completely and utterly different show. Guys, this show has changed. Honestly, chucked the script out the window. I had to change all the thumbnails. It has changed. We're going to go on this. Let's go, baby. Nagy, we're in the house. United Sauce and Wingers. I'm Dominic. Welcome. This is Nagy. Nagy, how's it going?
Huh?
bro.
What the hell was that game, fam?
Bro, I was saying this, right? My whole preparation for the show up until 2 minutes, it was a completely and utterly different show. I had completely different thumbnails. The description was different. My face was different. I had a different t-shirt on. It was a completely and utterly different show. When we scored, I can't tell you, I jumped out of my chair. I was so happy. At the same time, I was like, oh my God, I've got to change all my thumbnails, man. I've got to change everything. My description. Like, I got to be happy now because I'm telling you why I'm happy. And some people might be a bit still annoyed, but there's something changed, bro. And I'm going to tell you why I'm happy. And I'm going to tell you why the negativity of, we made it the hard way, it was lucky, why that's gone, because there's something in the waters. There's something in the water.
Of course. Mentality, man. That pass on Bruno, flipping out. He meant that.
Bro, look.
He was struggling all game to do that pass, and he meant that pass.
Honestly, let's say hello to the people. Physio D, what's going on?
Yeah, big ups. Come on, Physio.
La.
Hey, is Physio D an actual physio?
Yeah, you know what? I wonder. Physio, let us know.
Bro, I need to sort me out, fam.
Gym. I'm big time into gym, Physio D. So let me know if you're actually a physio. Ronaldo, oi. Carl Lewis, I hate Wolves so much. Yes, Carl, so do we, bro. That's the first time we beat them since 2018. Shut
madness.
Sue fan, we did it. Yes, we did, man. I woke up my son. He's 2-year-old sleeping, probably thinking about cheap. And all we hear was, yeah, he was like, Daddy. I was like, we got, oh my gosh, we just need the 3 points. These players believe, man, you can see it. Yes. Guys, look, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, just quickly like before we carry on. I really appreciate it. We always want to get up to 20 likes. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. You know how we do it. Nagy, right? I just need to get this out. I just
talk to me, King. Talk to me. Give me the Bible verse. Tell me.
Genesis chapter 5, 2 Corinthians. Essentially, right? I was so angry. I cannot tell you how angry I was. My description, the feeling I had that we can never beat Wolves, we can't get it done. Like they're a bogey team. The mentality's not right. Kavai didn't even show up. Pogba decided not to put the right clothes on. He said in the match team lineups, if that Pogba was playing, he weren't playing. And I was thinking to myself, what does this team need? Ollie's put them on the pitch, said, look, you can play. Go and play for your place. Go on, show me what you can do. And the people were just lethargic. They weren't pushing. They didn't
want it, bro. They didn't
want it. Mate, my thumbnail before this change in the last minute is we didn't want it. And I had the most vexed picture of me. I was angry. I looked like I don't know, someone caught me doing something.
I'm looking at your thumbnail now, bro. It's like,
mate, it's different. It's a different thumbnail, man. I was angry. But you know what, right? I'm gonna get to this, okay? Guys, this is a massive turning point, right? And I don't want you to not understand how big this actually is, guys, right? You might see a lot of things on Twitter saying, oh yeah, but we made hard work of it. Oh yeah, Wolves players weren't on it. I get it. I was one of those people. But guys, we have never done something I'm going to call Fergie time. We have not uttered those words.
Do you know a long time.
Nagy, how often, right? Wolves have scored so many goals in the last 5 minutes of a game. The commentator was saying it, right? When do we ever, even though we're not playing well, win a game 1-0? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's a
man,
different mentality,
it's true,
bro.
Like it's not as if like, how can I put it? It's not like we were able to smash them out the park. It was like we had no other answer and we just had to keep playing the way we were playing.
That's it.
We did it, perfect timing for Sufyan now. We actually did it in a way that wasn't rosy, wasn't great, but you know what? You got the 3 points, and it's them type of games where you see a progression, because I don't mean progression in terms of playing style and everything else. We can get into that a little bit later, but Yo, shout out that comment again. Let's read that comment. Let's get it out.
He's dancing in his room. I love that, man.
Love that, bro.
I
Oh,
love it, bro.
Is he from India?
Yeah, man.
Wait there. He'll understand this. He'll understand this. Wait. This is for the man then. Wait.
Oh my gosh, what's he doing?
Nah, that yeah. Like, I beg, like, what's his name? Ankit, yeah. Listen, you need to explain in the comment what I just did, because otherwise I'm gonna look like an idiot, bro.
Well, you kind of froze a little bit. All I saw you doing was this.
No. Wait, I need to one more time, quickly.
Oh God, guys.
Wait.
God, what are you doing?
Where's my leg? Where's my leg?
Look how big he is.
Ready?
Look how big Nate is, boy. All right, you frozen again a little bit. All right, here you go. Go now.
No, all right, I'll stop. Oh, basically, you slap it. This didn't work out at all. I'm trying to gas him up. I'm trying to gas my Indian guys up, man. Basically, you slap it in the thigh and then you put your finger in the air.
Oh, okay, all right. You've been there, right?
No, but one of my best friends is Sikh.
Oh, so, my man, look, this is worldwide, man. And you know what I love about this, Najee? And I always see people saying, oh, yeah, I'm more of a fan if I got a season ticket, if I sit in the Stratford End, all this lot. Everyone's a fan. It doesn't matter if you live in Timbuktu. It doesn't matter if you've never seen games. You are a fan, and we're all fans. And it doesn't matter.
You know what, bro? You know what with that, yeah? I know so many people who live local, close to United, who are United fans, but can get a season ticket, don't want to be asked. I know people in India, I know people in China that would die for a season ticket if they were there.
This is what I'm saying. So you know what? What people saying? Ahmed, what's going on, bro? Oh my gosh, we need the 3 points. These players believe. Yes, Ahmed. This is why. Honestly, Ahmed, I said this before. I was going to be so angry. Honestly, I can get angry like anybody else. I was so angry. It would not have been a good stream. I'll be honest with you. But what is overcoming me is that we are different. The players were buying, the youth, the mentality. I've never seen Ollie shouting at players so much. He was angry with Rashford. Do you see him shouting at Rashford going, Rashford, run, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You don't sit down like anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me quickly go through more of these comments and I'll get your thoughts on the game, bro. Ronaldo, we might be going back into lockdown anyway. A break in the transfer window might be what we need short term to fluke this. You know what? This guy might be real, you know. This might actually work in our favour, Ronaldo. Physio D, tough game, but we got through. Yes, tough game. Nuno's no flicking pushover, man. He tried to play a good game of chess and he nearly did it. And he would have taken that point just like Leicester, but we freaking did it with a bit of luck. Sufan, this is crazy. How many times have we lacked one moment in a tight, horrible game? This is what... Sufan, honestly, it's like you've jumped into my mind, right? And you literally just picked out the word. This is exactly what's happened. Rohit, what a practice. What was this? Their goalkeeper is wasting the time. 70 seconds. Parking the bus all game. Boogie Vibes, what's going on?
Boogie.
Will be depressing. No, honestly, if it's a draw, it's a loss. I'm literally, I wouldn't have tweeted for about a week. I'll be so angry.
Bro, do you know how good that feeling is, though? Do you know how good that feeling? Because before, when I'm not saying we're close to Fergie time, but there used to be a feeling that if we draw, it was a massive loss when we used to be United fans because we used to win so much. So
it was worse.
That's a nice feeling to have, I suppose.
What's Sheikh saying? Yes, brother. You know why we got a last minute and lucky to fit the goal because 21 is coming. Oh, flap! Beat Villa and Liverpool. We are contenders. We are back, baby. Back, baby. Back, baby. Ahmed, I live in Toronto. Yes, big up Toronto. I know there's a lot of snow there. I know someone who lives there.
Shout out to Toronto, man.
Make sure you're staying safe, bro. My dream is to watch United play in the fans. Yes, a fan is a fan. Bro, if I get stupid rich, Ahmed, right, I'm gonna freaking get you a ticket to come over here, bro.
Yeah,
honestly, if I get so stupid rich, I don't know, a lottery ticket, you're coming over, easy.
Fact.
Najee, talk to me, man. How are you feeling about the game, brother?
I'm in two minds. I think I've got to be honest. Getting the win in that manner makes me feel a lot better because those are the type of games where you look at them and go, okay, someone's getting a drilling. Someone's getting a drilling. I'm coming hard for someone. I don't care. I don't care whose mom it is. Don't care whose nana it is. Don't care what part of the family tree. Someone's getting a drilling. And I was ready. Bro. Stacking up. Even in my tweets, I was stacking up all the things I wanted to talk about and say. And then we get a deflected goal, and it was just like all that goes away because we're at a stage now where even when you play poor and play bad and got nothing else and get the win, that yes, it come down to a bit of luck, but there was a mindset attached to one the pass and one the run from Rashford.
Yeah,
something had to trigger them in their mind, even in that minute time, for Rashford just to go, let me make that run and do it with passion. Same with Bruno. Bruno looked up, didn't even hesitate. Normally you hesitate because you're panicking, thinking, "Shall I just play it safe and work up the pitch and hopefully get a goal?" It was a case of, "Nah, he's gone. I'm hitting it. I've got time. Let's go." That mentality, for me, that's what wins your games. That's what wins your games, clearly. Whether you play poor or not, that mentality pushes you over the edge. And for me, Rashford, I'm not going to let him off because he played poor, because I like to judge people based on their 90 minutes, and I come harsh and I come fair either way. Rashford needed that lucky goal, because that lucky goal is going to save him. A lot of fans who don't want to criticize people or would tend to hold back, I'm pretty sure they would have come for Rashford today in some manner. The fact that he scored, even if it was a deflected goal, no matter where it was going, wide, left, keeper had it, whatever.
It doesn't matter,
because he scored. A lot of people are going to go, right, I'm going to save my my negativity or my criticism for another day. We got the thing. For me, I can't do that because I'm just an honest person and I like putting the honesty out there. Rashford was having a real poor game. I wanted him to come off for Martial, and the longer he stayed on, the more vex I was getting. I put my hand up and say, yes, that's what was happening, and I feel like it was justified because he wasn't playing great. However, he showed today that even when you're having a poor game, you still have to give you 100%. And if the manager's trusting you 100%, because the manager trusted him more than I did, which was fine, and it paid off, luckily, you know, and you can't take nothing away from that. 3 points.
I'll tell you right now,
second.
This is it. Oh, don't even say it again. Say it again. Say that again.
3 points. Second.
Oh! Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
3 points. Second.
Bro, honestly, when I'm like this, like, look, we have to take a moment. All right, we have to take a moment because this guy, King Bai, right? You know what, right? King Bai from Wakanda, right? Honestly,
that's my Black Panther right there.
Honestly, Bai was different level. And I know people are talking about Bai. I know people are saying we have to put love on Bai. This guy, right? He had a little bit of a shaky moment. You know when he kind of like let him go. But apart from that, Bai was Wakanda forever. Honestly, I feel
even when Pogba made that little pass at the end and it was going I think he just come out and booted the ball. But he's like, nah, no one's getting this. Mine.
No, honestly,
energy.
He makes Maguire play better.
Yeah, 100. He covers him up because you know that. Do you see that track back, bro? That track back when Maguire's thinking shit, and then he sees Bayer coming past him, and then Bayer's like, right, okay, I've gone 2 meters ahead of Maguire. I'm going to switch up and take out the passing lane, bro. My guy, listen.
Honestly, you know what, right?
Give him a 5-year extension.
You know what this reminds me of with Bayer, right? You've seen Men in Black, right? And you've got what's his name? The white guy. What's his name? The main dude who's been there for ages. What's his name? K. Is it K? It might be K, right? And K's there, and he's getting all the aliens, right? And he's getting tired. He's been doing it for years. It's like Maguire, right? And then Will Smith comes out of nowhere. This is Bai, and he's like, guys, I got this, man. And K's like, yeah, hey, you got this, man. He's making him better. He's making Maguire feel more comfortable, which is making Maguire's balls. Maguire was spraying balls for fun today. No one's going to talk about that.
My God.
Maguire was solid. No one's going to talk about that. He had a steam train, some guy on steroids with biceps bigger than my thighs, right, running at him. And Maguire he had him. Torreira had to turn back. Something is happening, right? And I don't know if it's just because Lindelof's injured. I don't care. It might just be if Lindelof was fit. We don't know if we'll see Bai. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. You've got to take your chances, right? And Bai said to Ollie, "Look, I've played 3 games in 6 days. I'm your flicking centre back. I'm your centre back.
Yeah, he's turned up, bro. Back. I'll be honest, bro. I still, as much as I rate Maguire, because Maggie this game I said based on this 90, massive improvements in terms of what I saw. He did get bullied by Troy, so I think we'd have a different of opinion in that. At times, he looked like he was shitting himself, and I think if Baye wasn't on that pitch, he would have been made a fool of. I think Baye, as you said, originally made Maguire look better, and I think that says everything about Baye, and that says everything about a partnership. You know, like
Tommy Lee Jones. I forget that it's Tommy Lee Jones. Thank you. Thank you. I kept thinking, who's K? It's Tommy Lee flicking Jones. That's it. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Naji, this is one of the things, right? You know what I rate so much. You've got Sheikh, right? I think it's 4 a.m. where he is. This is why I love Man United so much, right? Wow. We appreciate each other and we look after each other, right? Best 4 a.m. sleep I'm going to get today in India. With this win, I've never seen we converted so many draw losses to wins for a long time. This is a needed trait we forgot. Honestly, this is why. Join the party, join the fun, because I'm the most guys. You've seen my streams. I'm the most realist guy. If we're not playing good, I'm gonna tell you straight. If you don't like it, I understand, but it's just how I feel. Trust me when I say this. Something is changing. I'm going to say this word. Moses Casido, we would never go for a guy like that. Even if we don't get him to be linked and we're looking to it, that's good, right? To win in the last minute, this is good. We're grinding out victories. Neji, say the words again, bro. Say the words.
Oh,
Second,
again,
bro.
3 points. Second.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Right, guys, honestly, if you're not feeling this, something's not right because this is huge. Ankit's talking about Martial, how important he was. He did change the game, AG. He brings that sort of hold-up play. He brings that sort of that confidence. And you see how he's doing, guys?
I got, in my tweet, I was just saying, get Martial and take Rashford off. So, in respect, I was taking Rashford off from Martial because of the left wing. I'm thinking, Cavani stays on that pitch. His link-up play is going to be mad. Luke Shaw, Tellers won't have an issue linking up with Martial. Martial will be driving in, linking up the play. I know Wolves couldn't handle it because it took a player that needed to go one-on-one with players, which drew them out of position because they were happy just to sit there all game. And I didn't even know why Rashford started the game. Martial should have started that game. I think Ollie got very lucky today, but I think he deserved it based on the fact that he made the right substitutions and it paid off for him.
Massively. Daniel, you said it here, and Neji is all about this as well. A sign of a championship team is a team that wins when the best players are not playing well. I said this, Daniel, right? I said that the lineup said that Pogba was playing today. The guy wasn't playing. He said to himself, you know what? I'd rather play in the PP Arena. I'm kind of tired. I had a big turkey. I'm not really feeling it. He was not on it today. And this is why the curious case of Paul Pogba. For me, I don't care if he stays or leaves. If he leaves, there's life after Pogba. Van der Beek will come in.
He's gone.
Yeah, Van der Beek will come in and we'll play a different time of football. It's fine. Man United have won leagues without the best players. We have Van Persie. That was the best player we had, and we won it with just him. I don't care about Paul Pogba. He can't bring me down today because Manchester United are bringing me up, right? Look at this, right? It's one of those situations where I love what Boogie Vibes says, right? Martial and Shaw are very important in this team. How do you feel about that? Why did Telles come off and Shaw come on? Was it injury or was it a forced move, bro?
I was frustrated because I feel like he was a scapegoat. I feel the real issue was Rashford on the left side. Anything on that left side was an issue. I feel Telles put the right balls in, but only Cavani was in the box. And I feel like a lot of people were getting on it, Telles, for saying, no, he's not finding no one because no one's actually in the box and they were playing. Wolves are playing so deep in their half. 6-man lines. You got to flood that box if you're getting balls in the box.
That's what I'm saying.
And I feel obviously when Shaw came on, a different type of player. And I think because Shaw is direct and will run at players and bring players towards him and then knock it off, that's the only difference. I don't think that means Tellers was poor. I think he just needed direct. It just needed players that were direct who would draw players out. Martial, Shaw were the ones who were doing it. Basaka, get out my team, Reggie. I'll swear down.
Someone's talking about Basaka, actually. Who's talking about Basaka? Like, what is going on? Oh, we go. Daniel Lee. What on earth is going on with AWB? I think he's has too much sterling in his back pocket. He needs to convert that to Bitcoin.
Dom, listen. I beg you now, yeah. This is what I'm saying, yeah. If we had Ross Clark Sancho, yeah, this is my point. I'll go back to the same thing. When we attack and we attack well, yeah, we always have, when we have that one CDM and Matic, yeah.
Okay, thanks, bro.
We literally always have flipping one CDM holding back. We have either the left back or right back staying back.
Yeah.
And we have a centre back. Yes, we have 3 at the back protecting. If you switch it round and we have a Sancho on that right wing, Basaka can stay behind and make false runs. Sancho is the type of player, and he's known for it, and this is his game. Sancho's game is take on 1 or 2, draw players out, and find the killer pass.
It's true, man.
That's what he does. So Basaka won't need to do anything. Right at the end, 3-4 man in the box for the first time I've ever seen for the whole game. He has a chance to put it in. Stutters, goes back. 85th, 84th minute. Go watch it. I know Sancho in that team on the right wing means that we can do more. Basaka's clearly got a good pass on him. Like in dangerous areas, he can find a good pass with his right foot. That's all we need him to do. I'd rather him stay on the halfway line when we're going forward and play the ball back in. A bit like Gary Neville used to do to Beckham. Feed the ball to Bex. Bex will cross. Occasionally, Basaka makes the overlap just in case. But more time, if we switch it around, rather than having Matic having to hold centre back and another centre back, push one centre back on, a sweeper centre back, so he's in that hole so he can spray the ball. Might be Maguire. Then you've got your right back covering the centre back, and then you've got Sancho on the right. On the left, you can actually have Telles or Shaw, along with Rashford or a Grealish if you want Grealish on that left side. Then you've got penetration from both sides. It's going to be a struggle because through the middle, you know who's through the middle. Martial link-up play, Bruno link-up play, Van de Beek finding the spaces. It's going to be a different platform.
It is.
Bissaka can only play against teams that love to attack.
You know what, right? Ahmed said it here. AWB drained my energy today, man. He's so bad in the ball. I know. You know what it is like? It's like he's so sweet. Well, I thought it was sweet until I saw the freaking pictures of him with his girls. Like, you know what? You got to do what you got to do, whatever, innit?
Oh, my.
But this
He's
guy,
that guy.
He doesn't say a lot, right? He just chews chewing gum and just defends. For me, we need more than just chewing gum and defending, man. We need a guy who can actually go past players, who actually thinks to himself, I want to be dynamic. I want to be dynamic. I want to be an extension of our attacking play. I don't want to just be that defender. To get there, I'll be honest with you, Naji, right? And let me know what you think in the comments, guys. I don't think AWB can get to the place that we want him to. I think he's going to have to be a player that we play for certain games against the Man Cities, against when we've got a man mark someone. But for the majority of the games, we need to find another right back, a dynamic right back. It is not a surprise that we're looking for Kieran Trippier, because Kieran Trippier when he was in the prime, he was like, I would compare him to the likes of Robertson in terms of the way you go back and the way you cross and what his speed.
Yeah, great ball on him. Great pass.
Very good, low center of gravity. Very good, right? For me, he's not paying for 10 weeks. We're not going to go for him. There's no point, right? Actually, to be fair, Manchester United have done crazier things. You probably still get him paying for 10 weeks and pay the 70 grand fee as well. But for me, right, we need to get a dynamic right back. I'll tell you right now, AG, like looking at this team, I am so happy because you know what? We can only go up from here, bro. We are winning ugly. We're winning with players not playing well. We're winning with people like AWB. We've got freaking King Bai from Wakanda. Now he's taken his rightful throne, right?
Ready, bro. Ready.
Things are heating up. And you know what the worst thing is? We're not even using all our players, bro. We're not using Greenwood right. He can't score on the right. I don't even know where Van de Beek is anymore. He's probably trying to get back to his freaking older club, right? We are not using all of our resources.
There is a mentality in this team, and when I say about in this team, in a team that isn't ready. So it shouldn't be where it should be, basically. Let's be honest, because it's got so many holes and so many players playing out of position and filling in gaps. This team's got a mentality. That mentality has taken us so far that it's making you look like, we can do anything.
That's it.
Imagine doing that with the right players in the right positions. It's game over. I feel like with Bissaka, I treat Bissaka the same way I'm treating McTominay. I feel sorry for them both because if you're told to play that position, I'm expecting you to play it because I think you're better than me. You're paid professional to play that position. Whether you're good at it or not, that's not my problem. You're playing there, do your job. McTominay is not a CDM, hence why he gets a lot of criticism. When he plays in the 8 and gets to go forward.
He's a box-to-box.
There you go.
Goals. His shooting is better than Pogba's. He can shoot better than Pogba. And no one can tell me any different. He played well in that Leeds game because he was allowed to go forward. Ollie said, my boy, I know you kind of, under Jose, you're supposed to be this tall, really good defender. I want you to go forward because we know that Leeds are not going to change their style. He couldn't do it for the other game because it just didn't work and they weren't playing like Leeds. What's these comments saying? So we got Naji speaking the very underrated truth. Yes, we need AWB in what he actually good at because he's one of the best in the world, what he can do, but we need to get a quality right wing, 100%. If we get a quality right winger, it will take away the pressure from AWB massively.
You see what you were saying regarding Bailly and Maguire?
Yeah.
Like Bailly made Maguire look better. Sancho would make Bissaka look incredible. That's my point.
Literally, we might as well end the show on that point. No, we're not going to, but that's exactly what it is, bro. Carl Lewis, Wan-Bissaka plays full of fear. Our best right backs play without fear. Reece James, Chilwell whipped in 36 crosses against Arsenal and didn't care that none of it worked. Try stuff. You know what? It's so true. You know what, right? In the first half, I saw Telles whipping in balls, but it was no point because it was only Cavani in the box. Greenwood doesn't know how to arrive in the box. He wants the ball at his feet. It's another dimension that he needs to learn to know, okay, make the run now, fake it, go back post, go for a header. He's not there yet. How many times did Greenwood try to do the step overs and just got 3 players on him? And he came out, Naji, about a month ago and said, yeah, people are knowing my style now. I need to change it up. The brother hasn't changed it up.
Changed his style.
Yeah, he's like, I got to change it up, because my voice is getting
I feel for him, bro. I feel for him. He does his step overs, and it's like, yeah, I don't know why we're laughing at man, because we know he's a baller, bro. But it's ironic, and it's ironic because I think the only thing he has changed is the fact that he doesn't shoot; he tries to pass instead. And I've seen that a few times.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, raw, decent effort. And I think that's about it. But in terms of style of play, Greenwood, if you ever watch this, brethren, like, I'm not going to take nothing away from you, bro. Like, you're done. You get me? You got man's support. But listen, you see when you move in and out, like, that's what it means. Like, change that style of football, bro. Like, you don't go to
different.
Yeah, do bits, bro. Do bits.
He came out and went, yeah. These guys are kind of getting to know my moves. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mix it up. Next game, didn't change a thing, bro.
Did you not see what I did? I did an extra step over in it. I thought,
I thought I could do 3. I did 4. So, Boogie Vibes, another Shaw kind of right back. Good pace, good interplay, good crossing. Yeah, you know
I
what?
would have taken Twanzebe. This is why I said, like I was trying to say to you yesterday, like, I know Bissaka was going to play if he's fit, but if he wasn't, buying Twanzebe on that right would have been dumb, because I know Baye would have been trying to find the pass to the right. Because if you notice, Baye was trying to spray the ball to the left-hand side more so, because Bissaka he's just a danger. You can't build off Bissaka.
You know what? This is such a good point from Wakasi Pad. Honestly, that I don't.
Let me have a go at this.
Go on.
Waxy Pad. Waxy Pad. Yeah.
Hey, you gotta be careful there, man. That can sound different.
Oh man.
That can sound different.
No offense, Bridget. Big man thing.
This is a very good point, though, because we are playing AWB to make up for our frailties, for the deficiencies in our team. Because if we didn't have him, that right side would be like an open door. Everybody come in. It's a theme park. Go on a ride. Score a goal. Like the amount of times. So this is why, until we get like the cohesion, and when we're playing teams with players, like I said before, we have to play AWB because we need that defense. When we're playing the Cities, when we're playing the Vardis, when we're playing even Traores, we need a AWB to defend. But when we're playing other teams like the Sheffield Uniteds, when we're playing the flicking Brightons, we need a dynamic right back. What we're saying here as well, I mean, if we had Sancho, Oli could make AWB stay back. This is what Neji's saying. Ronaldo, simple. AWB needs to get back on the training pitch. He's a pro baller. Didn't used to. I do not believe for a second that this guy used to be a winger. It's like me saying, "Oh yeah, I used to be a 100-meter racer. Yeah, well, I can run fast, mate. Yeah, I can run in 10 seconds because I can run fast. No way. He was never a winger, Neji.
I agree.
I don't believe it.
I feel like he played there at school, and like someone said, "Yeah, he's sick." Because he probably did one sick pass, bro, and that was it. Like, I feel like that's where it was.
You know, when you're playing football, right? When you're younger and you're just kicking the ball around cones. You're like, "Yeah, Dave. Oh, Jimmy passed to me. Oh, yeah." And you've got like the scouts, right? And they're like, "All right, you're a goalkeeper. You're a striker, and AWB's there, and he's just drinking a cup of tea." And he's like, "All right, you're a winger." He's like, "You know what I mean?" Like,
it is. I feel like because he was black, bro. He's probably the only black kid in his school, so he was like, "Oh yeah, you're the fastest. You're a winger." That's it. That's where you
know what? Everybody thought I'll be really good at 100 meters without seeing me run. I was like, "Oh, that's interesting. Maybe they like me." You know what I mean?
Oh, this turned into a culture show now. Let's switch it up.
Sorry, I need to talk about my future. I don't know why I got picked for 100 meters. Now it makes sense. All right, you know what I want to talk about, right? I want to talk about this because it's really, really important, right? Where is Donny van der Beek? What is his future now?
Don't vex me up, man. Don't vex me up. It's the only reason, No, see what he did to me, bro.
Where is he, man?
You mention his name, I get vexed. Bro, listen. The only reason, right now, I'm still Ollie out is because he's taking the piss out of Van der Beek, sorry. That's the only reason. He's vexing me, bro. Like, just play the guy. I am representing every United fan out there who knows footballers and ballers. Oh my God, Pogba when he's on the ball, I guarantee every game I'll always tweet he's gonna lose the ball at some point in this game. Almost lost the ball in a dangerous area in the second half. Baye had to come out and lick the ball as hard as he could. It went out for a throw and close to Baye. Van der Beek, you need ball retention. You need a player that can hold the ball, pass it out into the areas, and create attack. How many times? I have my word has no power. This is why I'm more so frustrated, and I'm saying for every other fan out there, Van der Beek needs to be playing in these games, especially when teams are sitting back.
But I've got something for you, man. I've got something for you because I understand what you're saying. And before I carry on, I'm going to say a point. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe if you're new. Really appreciate you tuning in as always. All the regulars, honestly, I properly appreciate you guys. For me, though, you're saying about Van der Beek, and I get it, right? But on the whole, we're winning more games and he's not playing. So if you're winning, right, I know a few games we've drawn and stuff, but we're still getting the job done without him. I'm playing devil's advocate here.
No, I get that, and I think there's a massive thing. If you're winning, no one cares, and I get that.
That's what I'm saying.
But and there'll be a lot of fan base who'll be right to go. All I want is the win because I want the title. Fair play, go for it. But when I talk about longevity, and I'm talking about building a football team, because it's not as if like we're a Man City. We're building a cohesion. And you need to build it around players that are going to be here for your future and be able to make you play a style of football for longer periods of time. Van der Beek would allow us to play football for longer periods of time, giving us more clear-cut opportunities. That's all I can say. And it doesn't mean we're going to win or lose more without him. That's not a given because sometimes, Van der Beek is a Bruno, unfortunately. He's not. But what Van der Beek is a player that will offer the stability and the movement of the ball to at least go. Even when I am like games like today, even when you're 0-0 or need one goal, I guarantee Van der Beek would allow the attacking prowess because teams would not be able to handle his movement the way he finds space.
So you're saying that the games we won without him, you still think we would won with him?
Yeah, 100%. Without a doubt. He's not when he's played, he's not put a foot wrong.
Van der Beek is a baller man, not only midfielder who's press resistant. Ollie is a criminal for never playing him. He must have said Ollie out in training. Ollie out in training or something. You know what? Yeah, it's a weird one. And do you remember? If I'm Van der Beek, I'm sitting here, right? And I'm Van der Beek. I've come for 40 million. That's not little money, especially in the pandemic, right?
It's not change, bro.
Yeah, I'll be a bit confused because for a fact Ollie spoke to him on the phone and said, Van der Beek, you're our future. You play the right way. You do the tick-attackers. You do the 1-2s. You play. You're an intelligent footballer. You've been brought up in the Ajax way. Van der Sar, I know him. He spoke highly of you. Trust me, come here and I'll give you a future. Van der Beek's like, yeah, of course. Because he could have held out. He could have held out for other people, but he thought, no, I'm going to come pay for the biggest club in the world, Manchester United. Now, the guy's sitting on the bench, right? And he's seeing the likes of, I don't know, who's crap. Dan James coming on, right? And I said before, we know what I said about Dan James. He shouldn't play until the next Leeds game, right? He must be thinking to himself, what do I need to do to get on this pitch? What do I need to do to get a 90-minute and make a run of games? I'm seeing King Bai of Wakanda getting 3 run of games. I'm seeing Pogba, who said he wants to leave, getting games, right? I'm seeing Dan James, who essentially just runs into brick walls for I don't know, you get those cars that go into test the cars out and just go into a brick wall with a dummy in it. He just runs into a brick wall every time, right? So I'm thinking to myself, what can I do? Is this my future? Or am I thinking to myself, actually, look, I just need to chill. It's the first season. It's weird. It's a very weird season. I will get my time. I'm on a long contract. Pogba's going to leave. I'll get my chance. Bide my time, play well, and I'll get it. What are you thinking?
In my opinion, I feel like he's not done anything wrong to not get played. So if it's me, I'll be speaking to Ollie saying, and this is probably me person. Donny's probably not this type of person. I'm just gonna have a conversation with Ollie. Say, look, I ain't being disrespectful. I'm not begging playing. I'm not begging playing time. But as a human being and as a good footballer and a footballer that I appreciate, I am what I can bring to this team. How am I going to get into this team? Is there anything I can improve?
Right.
Anything I can do?
I'm Ollie, right? I'm Ollie, and you're Van der Beek, right? Van der Beek, what's up, man?
Bridget, me, so you're not playing me, man, and you play Scott McTominay.
Wait. I've never seen Van der Beek Jamaican, mate. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I just did it for bands, bro. Imagine that. Imagine Van der Beek never spoke a word and nothing, yeah. His first time for English was patois, bro. Oh my god. Van der Beek, I know Ollie would be playing him straight away.
Wrong channel. Right, so tell me, right? Look, what's the problem? Look, I can't play you every game, Van der Beek. I want to, but I got Mason, I got Rashi. What do you want me to do?
What I want you to do is see Scott McTominay, put him in the bin, and put me on and watch me earn my credits. That's what I want you to do, bro. I'm telling you now. If you want stability and balance, if you want me to find Bruno, if you want me to find Rashford space, if you want me to find Cavani space, If you want me to make Pogba look like he doesn't have to track back all the time, listen, put me on that bench. Don't put me on the bench, bro. Put me on the pitch. Do you remember the graph? Do you remember a graph from the BBC show with Captain Conan? I don't know if you saw it, bro.
I don't know.
What's it called, man? It's doing me head in. And the 6 of them, and they have to. Oh my god, it's gonna vex me. Anyway, graph, he won it. And one of his bars was you had to put man on the pitch, and because Captain Conan was saying you're not on the pitch, bro, like you're not doing it.
Yeah, you got
it personal.
Yeah, I get you.
And now he was saying, I'm on the pitch, making sure I'm on the pitch. I'm not on the bench. He's that guy. I'll be honest. Jokes aside, Van der Beek he's got to get on that pitch at some point. And I'm hoping it's hope more than faith that if when Pogba goes, he gets his chance. I very much doubt it.
Buggy vibes here. Let's get some comments in. Bruno and Rashi need some rest. VDB should start a game, so Bruno come from the bench. If it doesn't work out, yes, this is the good thing. And the problem is, right, Ollie's actually tried this in Ollie's defense, right? And I'm still backing Ollie because I'm seeing more and more every game. This game is just the Fergie-ness of the lateness. Wow. But Ollie's actually resting Bruno sometimes, but he still have to bring him on. He tried it twice, the test of leaving Bruno off the bench, and had to bring him on at half time. So that's not really helping him. Ronaldo, if we only ask questions when we lose, it's too late. Neji was right earlier about still being honest, even when we play. Yeah, 100%. We have to keep it real and know where we're going, but we have to concentrate on the good points through this terrible, 8 years? Because I don't remember through Van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, and Moyes seeing us have little signals and green shoots of bringing the youth in, winning games last minute, having progressive football, being second in the league.
Having a mentality, bro.
The mentality's changed.
Man United DNA,
bro. A DM and VDB brand behind Bruno is so class, man. Big time. Boogie vibes. Ollie's actually managing well. Yeah, Ollie's he's impressing me.
Who's he managing well, sorry?
Wait, when did VDB turn Jamaican?
In my head, bro, because listen, I'm trying to put my personality onto Van der Beek there. If I was Van der Beek, that's what I'd say to him. I tell him all the cuss words in the world. Like I'll go full. I'll look at my grandma, bless her in heaven. I'm like, Grandma, apologies, but I just need to use some of your bad words and cussing. Do you know what I mean? I need to bring that vibe, bro, because Ollie would be shitting himself and he'd be like, you know what? You're playing every game now. I guarantee.
You know what, right?
Can't mess with Jamaican grannies, fam.
Mate, I'll never mess mine. Video D. Yeah, no, I'm with you, bro. And I said this a bit earlier. I said that it's one of those questions. I was playing devil's advocate. Are we just leaving the bench? But also, are we just waiting and biding his time? He's happy just to know that it's competitive. This is Manchester United. We're on a good roll, so we don't want to just rock the boat. Yeah, it could be like that, man.
You know what, Dom? What Physio's saying is right, because I remember when Dan James scored, obviously everyone's seen that image of Van der Beek bare gassed and happy. He's clearly content and happy, and all he's obviously had on his conversation said, look, I want to ease you into the team, blah, 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 whatever. And if that's the case, then cool. It can frustrate us. But if you're Scott McTominay who's a box-to-box playing CDM, then why not play Van der Beek if he's not a CDM? Do you know what I mean? That's all I have to think about. If he's not, it's not like he's got every position nailed down. So why not?
You know what it is, Neji? Like, I think it's a balance. It's a fine balance. And at the end of the day, Ollie's human. Ollie could just be like, yeah, I'm just starting Matic. I haven't started Matic in a long time. He's very experienced. I need someone experienced. Also, I want to bring Van der Beek in easily and gradually. As Physio D said, look at flicking Kai head hurts. You know what I mean? Werner looks the German Shane Long. Everybody's seen it. We don't want.
Don't disrespect Shane Long. Shane Long scores.
That's so bad. But no, honestly, it's a good point. And Ahmed's saying, I honestly don't mind being patient with VDB, though, because when the time comes, he'll take it. 100%. I've said this before.
I agree with that. He's good enough to take the opportunity when he gets it. So
when Pogba leaves, and I think, I remember with Sean saying this, VDB might have been brought in for a long term for when Pogba leaves. And we're not going to play the same football. We're going to change the way we play. We're going to change it because VDB is a possession a player, right? If we bring in a Jack Grealish, he is such a good ball carrying midfielder, right? It's a different game of playing. Jack Grealish doesn't really lose the ball. He's weird because he carries the ball so much, but he didn't really lose it like Bruno. He's a different sort of player, right?
Yeah.
Van der Beek is I haven't got. This is why I don't retweet about it. I haven't got a problem with Van der Beek not playing that much. I haven't got a problem. I'm not crying for him because I know that he's just got to sit and wait for his chance. People have done it. People have done it throughout the whole of Manchester United. Have had to wait for their chance. So this is another guy that can do it. Last point here. Ollie tried to find the game that suits some particular players better. I feel it's why VDB has not come in yet. Yep. Example, Matic, Pogba, Fred, Scott, depending on the opponents we face. Yeah. And this is the thing. Yeah. Ollie is seeming to get grips of what's working and what's you know what as well, AG, and tell me if you believe this as well. I think Ollie's realised, right, that we're not a possession-based team. He's realised that we can't kick ball like Ajax and the Man Cities and the Liverpools and do the triangles and stuff. We can't. For whatever reason, he needs to work on getting them to do it. But he thinks we haven't got the players. If we had Sancho and Grealish, then we can start doing that, right? So he's probably thinking, if I bring Van der Beek into a team like this, where he's trying to do these quick balls, these quick layoffs, and 1-2s, triangles, the other team are intelligently behind, it's not going to work. So he's probably thinking to himself, let me get VDB in a couple of games, different things like that. But the team's not up to that sort of way of playing football. Do you see what I'm saying?
I agree with that. And I think it highlights a lot of the points of when we rotate. And I've heard a lot of comments across Twitter, across YouTube, everywhere else. And people I talk to, I hear a lot of people talk about, if you're playing against a team that sits back, then there's a place for Donny van der Beek, Bruno, Mata, and Pogba, and Martial, because they all hold the ball well and play tiki-taka. You can see the IQ. Remember when we played Everton?
Yeah.
When we played Everton, Van der Beek played then. If you looked at the way we played in that first 15, 20 minutes, pass, Van der Beek letting it go through his legs, Cavani hitting the shot, all of that, and Van der Beek hasn't even played proper minutes. There's a football IQ. We've got players who have football IQ, but ultimately, all you clearly see is that we don't always need that. He doesn't want that all the time. And so if it doesn't suit his style, maybe that's why Van der Beek doesn't play as much. But I think he will when he gets those types of players, a Sancho or a Grealish, a ball-playing centre-back. Like Bailly can play, because his touch on the ball, remember when I said to you yesterday, Bailly on the ball, he's so calm and relaxed. He do a little fake, a little shuffle, and knock it out. Like, he doesn't mind sending an oncoming forward one way just to get rid of the ball or knock it past him. He's good enough and he's fast enough to recover. It actually upsets forwards because they're thinking, raw, I can't even man-mark him. I can't put no pressure on him because it's like he'll go past me and then behind me is going to be shit. So then what I'm going to have to do is step back, which then pushes us up a lot more. So if you got ball players, we're going to be in a great position. You know, we'll be in a great position. So
I need to ask you, I need to ask you a massive question, and I need to ask everybody watching as well, right? Because I know the people in here are realists, and they look at football, they analyze football. We're not just speaking for the sake of it. We care about this team, and we want it to succeed. And I know we're going to get real answers, guys. You have to tell me, can we this season genuinely win the league? And I want the real answers. I want it just, if we're thinking too much, tell us. If we're thinking that, yes, we can, we need to think about it, tell us. Neji, can we win this league this season?
I'll always be that guy. I'm an optimist and say anyone can win any league depending on what goes on in the league.
Tell me though, Neji. Tell me, man.
I think yes, we can. It's evident that we can win the league. How we win the league is going to be the big question. I don't think it's a straight yes or no answer. I think it does deserve a lot more depth and thought into, because there's no way we cannot win this league if we play the way we're playing and picking up scrappy results against teams out in and around us. That's not an issue. What is an issue is how we manage to get those points, because we clearly are inconsistent so many times. So it's a case of I don't think it's a case of if, it's a case of how we maintain what we're doing, and if we can do that, then we can always win the league without a doubt. Beat Villa, beat Liverpool. We're looking like the top team.
Physio D saying League 21 in 21. Could you imagine the scenes?
Oh, life!
We come out of lockdown.
Wouldn't it be our 21st championship as well?
Huh?
Wouldn't it be our 21st championship? We won it 20 times.
21 in 21, bro. Wait, I can see the scenes now, right? We come out of lockdown in the UK. We're in lockdown in the UK, like large parts of it are. We come out of lockdown, right? We see that the flowers and the cows are eating grass, and everybody comes out of their houses, and they're like, and then we just have a huge parade, right? And we're 21 and 20. Do you know how big this is that we can say we lived through this year, right? It's one of those situations, though. I'm thinking to myself, okay, this could potentially happen, right? If you look at the Premier League table, let me tell you where we are, guys. This is so important. Liverpool are first, right? Played 15 on 32 points. We are second, played 15 on 30 points. Let that sink in for a second. 30. We are 2 points behind Liverpool, how many points did they win the league by? Was it 30 points last season? Was it 30 points?
Smashed it, bro.
It was honestly. This is different level, man. This is different level, and you know why I think we could potentially win this, because we're getting a bit of luck. We're beating teams like by smashing.
You need that bit of luck, man. You need that luck.
I tweeted it. I said we need a bit of luck tonight, and just to get a win how we can. Look, we're beating teams by smashing teams. We're beating teams like 3-1, 2-1, whatever. We're beating teams in the last minute. We're playing. Every team's different every single time. It's not like we're playing the same nucleus every single time. We're changing it. Keepers, we're changing the flicking centre backs. Up front's changing. Marshall on the bench. We're playing so many different teams, and we're still picking up results, right? This is how you win leagues. This is how Leicester won. They played very good counter-attacking football, but they were consistent over the whole course of it, and people kept losing below. How many draws have we seen over the last 3 days? People are drawing 1-1, 0-0, 1-1, 0-0. No one wants this heat, right? But for some reason, I don't know what's happening. And I think it is down to Ollie a little bit as well.
I think Ollie has set the precedence, and Bruno's gone, yes, this is the mentality. Bam. I think Bruno off the field is sorting people out here. He's showing it on the pitch, and he's showing it clearing the backroom stuff. I've seen a few of Luke Shaw's comments during presses and a few interviews. The way he was talking was if Bruno was like behind him saying, this is what you need to say. And I'm thinking, raw. Before you'd be like, yeah, we need to do better this. No, he's like, no, it actually isn't good enough. And he believes it's not good enough. It's not just saying it because of Man United. It's like, we actually believe, no, this is not good enough. And we can't become in semi-finals. Like, we need to be doing finals. But it's like, when he says it, the manner in which he says it is as if it was Bruno. And this is clearly having an effect. And I think this is why we've won so many games without Pogba. If I'm honest.
This is the first time I can actually say this with a hand on my heart and telling the truth, put it on the Bible, whatever it is. Literally, we can win games without Pogba easily. Easily. Like, let me just talk about the fixtures we've got right in the Premier League. We've got Aston Villa on Friday. These games are coming so fast.
If we beat Villa, bro, I'm going to be gassed because Villa are going to be 1 point behind us if they win their game in hand.
Wow. And then the next, we got couple of English Cup, League Cup, Man City, and then Watford. And then we've got Liverpool. Sunday, the 17th of January. Bro, if we beat Liverpool, right, I'm going to go on the Man United store and buy a top for my son. All right. I've refused to buy it for him because I've been so angry with what's happening with the board, with the Glazing, with the owners. But if we beat Liverpool, right, and we are staking a claim to win the league, I have to give it to him, man. I have to make his day. He's 2. You know what day it is. But that's how happy I would be. Like, if we beat Liverpool, we stake a claim, I'm going to go and buy him a new top. Not the zebra one, because that's a bit that looks like a zebra costume. I'm not doing that. But I'll get him a nice kick. Bro, this is what I'm trying to say to you. This is huge. This is huge. And you know what, right? You got Arteta coming now, getting the points. I can't believe Arteta's getting the points now. Like, it's annoying.
It was going to come at some point. Like, there's no way they're going to get relegated. They'll have one little game where they score sick free kick, sick penalty, a lucky ball that should have been a cross, makes them look sick. They get some confidence. They come on, bam. Let's be honest. Brighton was playing their reserve team. I don't know who they thought they. I don't know who they think they thought. I don't know who they thought they were.
Trossard, Connolly, flicking all of them.
Bro, I don't know who they thought they were, but I'll be honest, like, they must felt sorry for Arsenal, thinking, you know what, we're going to leapfrog you later anyway. So
you look angry about that they put all their subs on the bench.
I am, bro. I'll be honest, because you get me. Like, I know we're like sitting second and we're fighting for a title chance, but they're fighting for relegation. Like, do you know what I mean? The disrespect they brought was mad. But Liverpool are 32 points. We're on 30 right now. As I'm looking at it, we've won the last 3. They've lost 1 game. Now, I don't know who Liverpool have got before. I think they've got Sheffield, maybe Newcastle, maybe an easy game. I don't know. But ultimately, I'm looking at this thinking, if we beat Villa, Liverpool going to have a lot of pressure on them because they're struggling at the moment. Like, you can see a bit too craps.
They need a centre-back.
Matip is now injured. Like, they've got no centre-backs.
Mate, so, you know what? I want to save because at some point people were talking some really good points about Aston Villa. Yeah, like Villa, no pushovers. They got some good players. I want to say that for the preview. We've got a preview. What day is it today? It's Tuesday. We'll probably come tomorrow. Because I want to really go into depth about Villa because we saw what Jack Grealish did to us. We saw what Watkins can do and so forth. So we'll go into depth. But guys, for now, we'll probably just leave it there because I need to go get some celebratory food. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This could be 21 and 21. This is huge. Be happy, flicking, feel good about what we're doing. This is something that we haven't done in a long time, where we do not die and we get the job done. Bring the tools, put up the fence, get your car, get the spanner, stop that leak. We're doing things that we've never done. And we've got Ahmad coming. We've got Palestri in the wings wanting to get forward. And we might actually buy a centre-back if they're available. Because I know Man United do want a centre-back. So, look, things are looking good. Enjoy it. And let's look forward to the Aston Villa game. Hopefully, we can get the 3 points. The preview will be coming up tomorrow, I believe. Hopefully, it can come up tomorrow. Tune in for that. But, guys, again, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. You know exactly what you're doing. And, guys, just subscribe again if you're new. Smash a like. And we'll see you soon, guys. Much love. Peace out. A-Town down. Hey.